space movies hit different. Some look beautiful, but only a few actually pull you in and make you feel the scale, the isolation, and the danger of being out there.
Against the dying of the light.
All right, Enrique.
Yes, you are.
And the crazy part is, some of the best ones ever made don't just rely on visuals. They tell stories that stay with you long after the credits roll.
And I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
Today we're counting down 10 of the best space movies of all time. From emotional journeys and survival stories to mind-bending sci-fi that completely changes how you see the universe. And if you enjoy discovering movies that are actually worth your time, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Number 10, Galaxy Quest.
Acting like heroes.
The whole thing was just a misunderstanding.
Coming in at number 10 is Galaxy Quest, a 1999 sci-fi comedy directed by Dean Parisot and starring Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, and Alan Rickman. The story follows a group of washed-up actors from a canceled space TV show who are suddenly pulled into a real intergalactic conflict when actual aliens mistake their show for historical fact. What starts as a funny parody quickly turns into a surprisingly heartfelt adventure, as these actors are forced to become the heroes they once only pretended to be. As the stakes rise, the line between acting and reality completely disappears. What makes Galaxy Quest stand out is how it balances comedy with real sci-fi storytelling. It pokes fun at the genre while still delivering an engaging, high-stakes space adventure. The cast chemistry and humor carry the film, but it also has genuine emotional moments that hit harder than expected. It's one of those movies you go into for the laughs and leave, realizing it's way better than it had any right to be. Number 9, Contact.
This morning's detection of an unidentified radio source from deep space can neither be confirmed nor denied.
Coming in at number 9 is Contact, a 1997 sci-fi drama directed by Robert Zemeckis and based on Carl Sagan's novel. The story follows Dr. Ellie Arroway, a scientist searching for extraterrestrial life who finally discovers a mysterious signal from deep space that could change everything. As the message is decoded, it reveals plans for a machine that may allow humans to make first contact. But not everyone believes it should be built. What follows isn't just a space journey, but a powerful clash between science, faith, and what it really means to believe in something you can't prove. What makes Contact stand out is how grounded and emotional it feels. It's not about explosions or action, it's about curiosity, wonder, and humanity's place in the universe. This is the kind of movie that doesn't just show you space, it makes you question everything you thought you knew about it. Number 8, Gravity. Coming in at number 8 is Gravity, a visually stunning space thriller that throws you straight into survival mode. The film follows Dr. Ryan Stone, a first-time astronaut whose mission turns into a nightmare after debris destroys her shuttle, leaving her stranded alone in orbit with no communication and no way home. What makes Gravity so intense is how simple yet terrifying the situation is. There's no villain, no war, just space itself. Every second feels like life or death as she drifts through silence, fighting panic, isolation, and the overwhelming odds stacked against her. The film's realism, long takes, and breathtaking visuals pull you in so deeply that it almost feels like you're floating right beside her. This isn't just a movie you watch, it's one you experience, and by the end, you'll be holding your breath like you're the one trying to survive. Number 7, Apollo 13. Coming in at number 7 is Apollo 13, a true story that proves real-life survival can be more intense than fiction. The film follows 3 astronauts on a mission to the moon that suddenly turns into a fight for survival after an explosion cripples their spacecraft, cutting off oxygen and power. What makes Apollo 13 so gripping is the constant tension. You know something went wrong, but watching how they solve each problem step by step is what keeps you locked in. It's not just about the astronauts in space, but also the brilliant minds on Earth racing against time to bring them home. Every decision matters, every second counts, and the pressure never lets up. This is one of those movies that reminds you how powerful teamwork and human ingenuity can be, and yeah, you'll definitely catch yourself whispering, "Don't mess this up," like you're part of mission control. Number 6, The Martian.
But we need the Hermes crew.
We either have a high chance of killing 1 or a low chance of killing 6.
Coming in at number 6 is The Martian, a survival story that turns science into straight-up entertainment. The film follows astronaut Mark Watney, who's accidentally left behind on Mars after his crew believes he didn't survive a brutal storm. What makes this one so addictive is the way it balances tension with humor. Instead of panicking, Watney uses his intelligence and problem-solving skills to stay alive, growing food, creating water, and basically turning Mars into his own survival lab. At the same time, NASA is racing against the clock to bring him home, making every moment feel urgent. It's not just about surviving, it's about refusing to give up, no matter how impossible things look. This is one of those movies that low-key makes you feel smarter just watching it, and by the end, you'll be rooting for him like your life depends on it. Number 5. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Taking the number 5 spot is 2001: A Space Odyssey, a groundbreaking sci-fi film directed by Stanley Kubrick that completely changed how space movies are made. The story follows a mission to Jupiter led by astronauts and controlled by an advanced AI system named HAL 9000, after a mysterious signal is discovered connected to an alien monolith. What starts as a slow, almost quiet journey through space quickly turns into something far more unsettling, as the crew begins to question whether the very system keeping them alive can actually be trusted. As tension builds, the film shifts into something deeper, exploring evolution, artificial intelligence, and humanity's place in the universe. What makes this movie stand out is its atmosphere. It's not loud or fast, it's intentional, visually stunning, and way ahead of its time. This isn't just a movie you watch, it's one you feel. And yeah, don't be surprised if you sit there after it ends like, wait, what did I just experience? Number 4. Project Hail Mary.
Everything on this planet will go extinct.
You'll find a solution.
Taking the number 4 spot is Project Hail Mary, a sci-fi survival story that blends high-stakes science with emotional storytelling. The film follows Ryland Grace, a scientist who wakes up alone on a spaceship with no memory, only to realize he's humanity's last hope to stop the sun from dying and wiping out life on Earth. As his memory slowly comes back, the mission becomes clearer and way more dangerous. What starts as a solo survival story quickly evolves into something much bigger, especially when he encounters an unexpected ally that completely changes the direction of the mission. What makes this one stand out is how it mixes real science with humor and heart. It's intense, but also surprisingly uplifting, balancing life or death stakes with moments that actually make you smile. This is the kind of movie that pulls you in with the mystery and keeps you locked in because you genuinely care about what happens next. Number 3. Aliens. Coming in at number 3 is Aliens, a legendary sci-fi action film that takes everything from the original and turns it up to another level. The story follows Ellen Ripley, the sole survivor of a deadly alien encounter, who's forced to return to the same planet with a squad of heavily armed Marines after a colony suddenly goes silent. What starts as a routine mission quickly turns into chaos as the team realizes they're completely outmatched. One by one, the soldiers are taken out, and it becomes clear this isn't just a rescue, it's survival. What makes Aliens stand out is how it blends intense action with real tension. It's not just about fighting monsters, it's about fear, leadership, and stepping up when everything falls apart. This is one of those movies that just doesn't let up. And yeah, once it gets going, you're locked in like there's no escape. Number 2, WALL-E. Coming in at number 2 is WALL-E, a beautifully crafted animated sci-fi film that tells a surprisingly emotional story with very little dialogue. Set in the distant future, Earth has become an uninhabitable wasteland, and humanity has long since left the planet behind. The story follows WALL-E, the last remaining robot tasked with cleaning up the endless piles of garbage, who spends his days alone collecting random objects and dreaming of companionship. Everything changes when a sleek robot named Eve arrives on a mission, and WALL-E quickly becomes attached to her, leading him on an unexpected journey across space. What makes WALL-E stand out is how it blends a simple love story with deeper themes about humanity, technology, and the environment, all while barely relying on words. This is one of those movies that feels quiet, but hits you hard in the best way possible. Number 1, Interstellar.
Love is the one thing that transcends time and space.
Taking the number 1 spot is Interstellar, a breathtaking sci-fi epic directed by Christopher Nolan that blends mind-bending space exploration with a deeply emotional story. Set in a future where Earth is slowly becoming uninhabitable due to widespread crop failure and environmental collapse, the film follows Cooper, a former NASA pilot who is recruited to lead a mission beyond our galaxy in search of a new home for humanity. As the team travels through a mysterious wormhole near Saturn, they explore distant planets where time moves differently, turning every decision into a life-altering gamble. But at its core, the story isn't just about survival. It's about love, sacrifice, and the unbreakable bond between a father and his daughter. What makes Interstellar stand out is how it balances massive cinematic scale with something incredibly personal. This is the kind of movie you don't just watch, you feel it. And trust me, it'll live in your head rent-free for days. And that's the list, 10 of the best space movies of all time in my humble opinion.
May not be enough.
They look like little children.
If you've seen any of these, let me know which one hit you the hardest. And if there's one you think should have made the list, drop it in the comments. I'm always looking for more.
Houston, we have a problem.
We got a wicked shimmy up here.
Houston, we are venting something out into space.
If you enjoyed this video and want more recommendations like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video. I'll see you guys in the next one.